Alright there, this is Logan Live. Apologies for slightly late stream. Why am I getting an echo from something? Some over that. Hadn't muted the appropriate browser, so when I was testing out. And we're back with Chapter 16 of Final Fantasy 7 on hard mode. So yes, my PC unfortunately had a few issues this afternoon. Literally sat down to start streaming it. It decided, first of all, the capture card was not going to work. Looked like I was getting almost sort of like, you know, the sort of staticky noise pause bar you used to get in old VHSs, was getting that, which very weird for HDMI to do, even more so for a capture card. Tried the usual unplug, replug, reset the PC, at which point my PC decided to blue screen of death on me. Oh, lovely background noise there. And then after blue screening, my sound card decided it too was going to play silly buggers. So I'm a bit low on health. Tito is completely out of MP, so we'll definitely have to try and assess that. I actually can't remember if I can do anything right here. I believe this is just the observatory. Yes, I don't think there's...
Check it out.
Come take a look, Cloud.
Oh, we're on top of the world.
Damn fools.
Foolish fools. Very foolish
Come here
fools.
at night to take in the view. So pretty and marvelous and beautiful. But every little light burning bright runs off her blood.
Yeah.
Bit by bit they bleed her, never stopping to think how it'll end for them. Terrible but beautiful all the same.
Not quite sure why we get treated to, what is it, smooth jazz or something? But it is quite entertaining nonetheless. And that was a lovely little cutscene. I couldn't remember what was out here, but it's just them all staring out at the view, and I must say, it is quite a view. Is it just a picture, or can you actually see cars? I don't actually see any cars. That's a rare change. Normally they've gone to so much detail on this that you can see stuff like cars streaming around the roads down below. Either that or they're claiming it's too late at night for people to be out driving. But anyway, let's swipe ourselves through and go up to the next floor, the 60th floor. If I can actually get to a point where Clyde will accept and use that
We
controller.
gotta get all these damn key cards just to get anywhere.
This is Shinra HQ. The hell did you expect?
Says the former company man himself. Guess you'd know about all the rules, regulations, and red tape. It's like coming home.
All these benches, why can't I sit down and heal? Up we go. And a little cutscene to start us off.
Every reactor, every pillar. Like I said, a full inspection.
A full
There's no telling
inspection.
what kind of damage there might be. If you see anything out of the ordinary, I want to know.
Well, there's very little out of the ordinary usually going on here.
Sorry to bother you, sir.
No, it's fine.
I've brought the damage assessment for Sector 7 you requested. Sir, perhaps you should try and get some sleep.
No, not yet. I need to finish preparing my draft of the reconstruction plan before tonight's board meeting.
They're not going to reconstruct, they're just going to destroy you a fair bit.
Whatever reasons they might have had, destroying an entire sector is... it's
Wonderful.
beyond the pale.
It's marvelous. It's a whole new slate for us to build
I
upon.
would strongly advise you not to say such things outside of this room.
Don't I know it?
Now, I can't actually remember much about Reeve in the original game. I can't remember if he's a good guy, a bad guy, or a bit of both. And here we are on the 60th floor for the museum. Now, as I'm not too bothered about looking through all of these bits. I will probably just skip it and go ahead. Oh, I thought that was still on the elevator. So if we... Yeah, so I always get turned around on this just because it does weird things. So on my first playthrough I did actually just read all of these little bits and pieces. President Shinra himself, the man in gold.
Welcome to the Shinra building, our humble home.
Yep.
Oh, hell no!
You did know we're taking the tourist tour, didn't you, Barrett? What did he think we were sort of watching?
As well as the various divisions that make up the company. And of course, the city of Midgar and the miracle of Mako energy. Whatever takes your fancy, you're sure to learn something new.
Yeah.
So I was just trying to check when I next have to battle as to whether I have to worry about that for my health. I don't think I do.
I just threw up a little.
Man thinks very highly of
How do we get
himself.
through here? There's doors somewhere. Ah, there we go.
Hey everybody, how's the grand tour? I hope you're all enjoying yourselves.
Not really. You keep
Wasn't it
talking to
fun
me,
learn
and I
about
just want
Shinra
to be
and our
left
esteemed
alone.
president? And to get a peek at the president's mementos? That was super cool.
Ooh, let me in. Let me in. How do I get in? Have I got to watch all of this? Or have I just not got... Yeah, I'm going the right way. I did watch all of this, just talking about each of the people. And there's a door, but I can't go through. Is this a time thing?
Now, moving along. The next exhibit will teach you about the important work we do here. By giving you a closer look at each of our divisions.
I'm not bothered about each of the
hope you're
divisions, I
ready
just
to
want to
be
get
amazed,
through the
because
door.
You simply won't believe all the exciting adventures we have
This
here.
is... Just let me through the door, please. Thank you.
All looks so familiar.
Cause we've destroyed a bunch of them already.
Yep. Yay, and we're through, finally. Although now, do we have a...
Impressive, wasn't it?
Is this
I
the
hope
city?
you enjoyed learning about our divisions and the wonderful ideas and solutions that are produced to benefit us all.
This is put in just to
Here at
wind up
Shinra, we
speedrunners,
strive to
or
ensure the safety of all residents
who
around
knows?
the
Who
clock.
really knows? I mean, it is a cool graphics and absolutely something that I am trying to just ignore. But I watched all of this already. You should just skip it on hard mode. It's really unfair that you can't. Look at the
Now,
city.
moving along, the next exhibit will teach you all about the miracle of Mako energy and our reactors.
Sorry if you're watching this, you're
As well as
getting a
the
bit
city
bored
of
of me just
Midgar
staring at a wall because I'm
itself. So
walking
come on.
back and forwards a lot. Ooh. Aha.
This is Midgar, our home, recreated in 1/10,000th scale.
1/10,000th
As
scale.
you can see here, the 8 Mako reactors form a ring around the center of our city.
And we've
keep
blown up
Midgar
2 of them
running
already.
Day and night. The Mako which flows beneath our feet.
Actually,
is a
1 and
true
5, would those be
limitless resource.
diagonally opposite each other?
Shinra
1,
wields
2,
our
3,
technologies
4,
to extract
5,
and
6, 7,
transform
8. Yeah, so we
into
blew
the
up the
fuel
opposite
and
sides of the
electricity
city
that powers everything we do.
instead of just 2 next to each other.
Thanks to the miracle of Mako energy, our lives are richer and better than ever before. Mako keeps our lights on at night and made Midgar into the city that never sleeps. The triumph of
City that
technology
never
tests
sleeps. Las
humanity's
Vegas,
potential.
New York. But me, I personally like my sleep.
Nothing but a bunch
Not
of
that I
lies.
wouldn't say no to going to Vegas or New York.
Except that Mako has made people's lives better.
It's made people blind. Blind to the cold hard
Truth. It might have made them blind, but it's made their lives
Even I
better,
used to
Barrett. You
buy their
really need to
Remembering that. makes
pay
me
attention to what they've been doing, but he never will, he never will. He's a blind fanatic and getting his core as anti-fanatic, not sure. Yay, my keycard's been
You can call
updated.
yourself a proud renowned Shinra scholar.
If only they
Now,
wouldn't
moving
keep
along.
talking to me.
Next, you'll learn about our progress in advanced science and technology.
Basically,
Please
how
proceed
we
to
can
the
make
60
bigger
first
weapons.
floor, the visual entertainment hall.
Ooh, this is a cool little cutscene. Actually, we got this as the big.
Welcome to the visual entertainment hall, where we showcase Shinra's
Stop slowing me
cutting-edge
down.
technology. Through an immersive visual and audio experience.
Oh look, we're
Please
about to
relax and
fly.
enjoy the show.
Do we want to watch this? Why not? We might as well watch this. It's.
This place is empty.
Not for much longer. We're about to have a show. Ooh, pretty. Love to actually go to a place like that. I mean, it probably isn't. Well, something the full hologram
In the
level of that,
distant
not
past,
really, but
our planet was home to
a
people we
full
called
360
the
dome
Ancients.
sort of thing could be done. The
Many millennia
ancients.
before we discovered Mako, these precursors were already pioneering its use. Somehow
Magic
they
and
learned of
power.
a great reservoir of energy pulsing beneath their feet.
They're ghosts, they're not real. That would be very freaky having a hologram run through you.
And once they had,
Or just flying around like
the
that.
ancients developed the means to harness this bountiful energy and bend it to their will.
Materia.
The fruits of their labors have survived to this very day in the form of certain kinds of materia.
Yep.
Their scripture, too, has endured.
It's, even in the original, they talk
We
about that
who are
with
born of
the
the planet,
Mako
with whom we
fountains, or
speak,
whatever it is,
our
Mako
flesh
Spring,
we shape.
where you find
Unto
it's something
her
actually you
promised
find in one of them
land
early
shall
on,
we
or
one day
some form
return.
of decent materia.
By her loving grace and providence, may we take our place in paradise.
But I can't help but look at that 32 deaths
Alas, the ancients
and
themselves
double the
are
chapter
long
number,
gone.
double the chapter number. That's
2,000 years ago, a meteor brought an end to their civilization.
no, poor ancients. They
But
all
before their
died.
fiery end, did the ancients find their promised land?
We think
even
yes.
now,
We think
we
we can
have only to
exploit it.
Times have changed, and the Shinra Electric Power Company is committed to changing and evolving with them.
And we're
the
back.
ancients, we've harnessed the
Caught my.
power of
Went to go
Mako.
across my legs. Caught me. Cable got caught on my leg, and I've just yanked the headphone out the socket. Never mind. Thankfully, it's a loose USB adapter for this headset, so it's not as bad.
Inside the blessed corner of the world. A green and verdant land where boundless Mako energy will provide for our
Even
every
that, they're
need.
sort of twisting and talking about
Shinra
the
is working
energy
for you
rather than the.
to fulfill the hope of the ancients and lead us to that
I mean,
promised land. We shall
That
not
looks like a very
rest
promised
until
land
our
city.
dream
That looks like a
is
sort of utopia city as opposed to Midgard dystopia style. All the grey and black and raw metal.
That it?
And look, we've just been hacked. Doom, 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 doom. Doom, doom, doom. Ooh, that's actually one thing I had noticed, and that was flashes of Aerith praying. Sort of does actually support one of the theories I've seen online that this is actually a repeat, and that all this has happened before, and Aerith and Sephiroth are time travelers, hence the fates intervening. Oh, look at that iconic picture there of Heather. We saw one. Cloud and Sephiroth back to back, battling it out.
Oh dear, oh dear. A man of my refined taste running out of butter.
Who has butter in their...
Shorn of
I'm
its
assuming
proper
it's a cup of
accompaniment,
tea.
this tea might as well be boiled pond water.
Who puts butter in a tea? I mean, I know this is a Japanese game that's probably been translated by America, but even they should know that it's milky. Well,
Possibly
at
have
least
been
not butter. They take cream, surely, or cream, or
Crazy ass
whatever
thing
they put
made
in their
me wanna
coffee.
puke. And not just because of the presentation, but the content too. Ought to come with a
But
warning.
you never really know. So
That wasn't just a movie.
That huge meteor, what was that about?
that was the Destructor Meteor. Do we not get trapped in here? Is this not where we meet the mayor?
Congratulations! You can call yourself a proud Shinra expert. Your mission is
Well,
to
you can
go
call
out
yourself a
and tell
proud
everyone
something
about
beginning
the
with S around
wonders of
here,
Shinra.
but
Next, you'll be visiting the repository for Shinra's X. Please make your way to the 62nd floor.
What the?
hi.
Greetings and welcome. Avalanche, I presume.
Yes, and you are?
My name is Hart, and it's a pleasure to meet you. I've come to escort you to Mayor Domino, per his request.
The mayor
Dummy,
of
dummy,
Midgar?
domino.
The empty suit that's just a mouthpiece for Shinra?
Well, it may just be a mouthpiece.
Yes.
But the suit's
The
not
mayor
empty, the
of
suit's
our dear
definitely
Midgar,
filled.
The most magnificent city ever built, that Mayor Domino. The visual entertainment hall has been experiencing technical difficulties of late.
Wonder where
and he
Sephiroth
suspected
learned
that
to
these
hack.
difficulties might impede your progress.
I mean,
So what does the mayor want with
he's
us?
a descendant of Genova, part ancient,
I'm
a
afraid
super
you'll
magic
have to ask him
warrior,
that yourself.
but not the sort of person you'd expect to be a mega tech.
Guess we're supposed to follow.
Yes, you are. I'd love a library like that. All them books. All them books. So many books.
Look at this place.
Really not sure what's going on with my viewer count. If you are viewing this, let me know if it's
So what?
looking the same for
telling
you.
me
but
the mayor's some kind of crazy
I'm getting
bookworm?
told both four on my OBS and it's fluctuating between 1 and 2 on my stream monitor on Twitch. Very strange. Seems like it can't make up its mind, either that or it's people dropping in and out and OBS being slower to update itself, but look at the secret book. Why would the mayor need a hidden office though? Surely the mayor had his own office. Well, no, it's not a hidden office, it's a secret passageway up to the next floor, but it's not exactly like the books are... Well, I don't know, they could be evil books, they could contain forbidden knowledge, but you can see them or you could just climb up over. And yeah, why would the mayor's office be off limits and hidden? Unless it's not his office.
If this is a trap, you're a dead man, you hear?
Never know. Oh yes, we've still got the climbing around the toilet section still to come. I
The
think...
mayor is waiting.
Oh no, you give me something afterwards, don't you? Oh, he does previously. Well, we are going through these lovely cutscene sections, which I probably should be paying more attention to. And let's have a little look at... If I can't get another chain bangle, I can't
This
unlock.
can't be right.
Ah, wonderful.
Oh,
You
look.
finally made it. I am the mayor of the great metropolis of Mako. Domino, at your service.
Is he meant to be rhyming it like that? I've just realised
I must say,
the
you three
Mako
haven't
Domino.
exactly been discreet.
Huh?
I wonder who's been cleaning up all your messes.
What the hell's going on?
Come on, think about it. You've been caught by security several times, walked in front of every other camera, and scared an accountant half to death. Hear the alarm? No? You're welcome.
I assume that's because it's all...
I can only assume your cell wasn't looped in. I am Avalanche's man on the inside.
Say
the
what?
man with plan.
Huh. Is it really that surprising to you? You've seen where they put me. The mayor of the greatest city in the whole wide world, tucked away in a secret broom closet in the damned archives. The nerve.
Yep.
Those stupid Shinra pricks thought I'd just shut up and accept their treatment. But they were wrong. Dead wrong.
Wow, emphasis on dead now after we've been around. We've killed half of them.
Hojo's lab.
What? Why? You mean you're not here to give President Shinra his comeuppance?
Maybe.
We're here to save a friend who was taken.
But the president's gonna get his too, if I have anything to say about it.
Well, I don't particularly care what you end up doing, so long as it hurts Shinra.
Great.
So, I can get you as far as the 64th floor.
Hold up.
That's only the next floor. We're on 63, aren't we? 62 at the moment?
That is indeed the best that I can do.
But you're the mayor.
But you're the mayor? Does this look like the office of a mayor? I'm a glorified librarian, nothing more.
Oh,
They don't
people
even
get
invite me
meetings
to their
up to-
meetings. Sorting records and reports. That's all I do. My hands and fingers have more paper cuts.
Yet
than
you have a
skin.
hidden passageway
No one
to your
knows
house.
My
That's
pain, my daily torment. They've made me a pathetic shell of a man.
Okay, they did you wrong like us, but we'll make it right. So just calm down. Deep breaths, man.
Barrett
Deep
really
breaths.
doesn't want to help out too much, does he?
Let me see that key card of yours.
I like the fact everyone seems to have the ability just to grant a card and security upgrades just with a tap. Well, I suppose that's not so much a tap, more of a sort of proper process, but still.
Here you are. You can now use it to access the recreational facility on the 63rd floor.
Ah, yes, where we can finally...
And then what are we supposed to do?
You look for a fellow Avalanche collaborator. Identify yourselves and he'll give you a key card to the 64th. The countersign is... The mayor is the best!
Which no
Midgar's
one...
mayor is nothing less. Everyone says he's cooler than the rest.
Do we have to say all of that? Can we not just say Whip Avalanche?
Just say mayor to the guy, and if he goes the best with gusto, then you've found your man.
Likely, I don't need to hunt around too much for this because I'm pretty sure I remember, and I think he's the guy standing next to the combat simulator. How do I get out? How have they got out and I can't? Oh. Being daft there. No, I believe you're going to give me something.
If you require additional assistance, please. If you require additional assistance,
must just be a one-off. Well, there's a nice chest over
Would've
there.
been nice to know. Idiots at HQ should have kept us in the loop.
You stopped talking to HQ because they were getting too extreme for you, and then they joined Wutai, and you still claim to not know anything about it. So where are we going? Oh, look at these little book robots. That's what we need. Just automatic machine gun. Mayor explosive? I really hope the med doesn't actually blow up. That would be quite entertaining. Could also be a... I don't know.
So, about this precious promised land of yours.
We get GPS coordinates? We're trying to plot a route there.
Come now, Aerith. You misunderstand my intentions. I wish only to satisfy their material greed, so I can be left to pursue my great work.
Yeah, that's your problem. Your great work is trying to breed Aerith with a dog. It's not that great.
Spitting image of her now. I regret it to this day. If she had only trusted me instead of trying to run, it could have played out quite differently.
Who would trust you? Who in their right minds would trust you? Although thankfully, as I started to say earlier while we were loading up, I've got finally got the auto-hotkey to talk to OBS via WebSocket. Turns out after lots and lots of frustration and searching and trying to work out why it wasn't, one of the procedures I was using for WinHTTP doesn't actually deal with WebSocket, it only deals with HTML APIs. And the other actual WebSocket procedure I used, I was using WSS as an extension instead of WS, because this obviously doesn't have security certificates on it. Yeah, he's just weird. She was wonderful, right down to her cellular structure. Is that a way of saying she's hot, or
Yes.
that she's got good genes? We know Aerith isn't even wearing jeans, she's wearing a dress.
Sit tight. I won't be long.
I wonder how much of that she can hear through solid glass containment booth. Or why she's not been breathing this entire time. She's just sort of, every time he talks to me, I'll hold my breath.
Here's the 63rd floor, where loyal Shinra employees relax and recharge.
It's pretty late, but I bet people are still here dealing with the aftermath of Sector 7.
How do we get through?
Stay
He
focused.
really is a heartless at times, isn't he, Barrett?
They look busy.
Yep.
The plate did just fall.
Look at all those people in the office.
Seeing them like this somehow makes me feel a little bit
I don't know if that's an office. Looks more like a library or like a university centre. Actually, that does a bit. That's more like a cubicle sort of
Not seeing any security around. One less thing to worry about.
I think one side looks... Yeah, sort of everyone in a row, no divides or partitions. I mean, I know I've never had a proper cubicle-y desk job, but even the open plan office, even when I did do bits of IT, the open plan offices, they all had slight dividers and stuff. That looks like all the libraries and computer rooms where it's just, here's some desks and open space.
Where are you, Mr. Collaborator?
Who has a tree inside of a
We just need to start
restaurant?
talking to people who look the part.
Remember, say mayor.
The mayor's the best!
Then we all win.
The hell's that?
Combat sim. You can use it to train for battle in a virtual space.
Shall we do a bit of battle training?
That thing really make you better.
Why did you find out, Barrett? After a word from this bench. Not that I need to relax and sprawl back, being sat on my arse as it is for pretty much most of lockdown. Tifa, 1 HP, Tifa, 1 MP. Any way I can reclaim some... Let's have a quick look at your weapons, Tifa, see if any of them have any MP recovery skills. Or MP recovery boosts. Because I know I don't need much more for the end of the chapter. But it would be nice just to not have to... Actually, I've just realised I could give us some... Where is this? Self-healing. Might as well put these extra points on while I've got them. Limit break damage boost. And max HP, yeah, go for that one. So then, yeah, that's just an 8. And a 16. 8 and 16, that's 24 to with or 20, yes, so 2 manuscripts left. I think I had worded that out previously, so if I had, I apologise. Which of these would have mana regeneration the best? Not that one. I mean, I'm thinking it's going to be maybe either Purple Pain or the Mithril Claws, but we'll check all of them because it's always better to check it than chance it. That is... I'm also meant to be looking for MP, aren't I? Oh, MP regeneration boosts on the Sonic Strikers. So remember Sonic Strikers? We might equip them, they're a bit 50-50. Feather Gloves are actually my main hope, but I doubt it because they've got a good bit of both. Nope. Doesn't look like it for the Feather Gloves. And I really don't want to get the Mithril Claws because they're just useless. Despite having what would... Actually, yeah, those are no MP recovery at all, are they? Purple Pain. Yeah, look, you've got physical claws coming out of them, so you think they do a lot more physical damage, but heavy on the magic for some reason. Doesn't quite make too much sense. Limit break damages. Concentration boost, that was a good thing. So nothing major for Tifa. Do I switch to the Sonic Strikers for that extra? Let's see what happens if I equip them on a Sonic Strikers reslot materia. Let's see what the difference is. Wow, that's a big hit to health. And a loss of MP. Big loss of max MP actually. 136. No, I'll leave 82 versus 8758. Actually, for what they are, the HP's a big hit to take. I'll leave Purple Pain on because I do want that extra health, and I'll just have to hope we can regenerate stuff elsewhere. Where's Chadley? He normally lurks around here. Oh look, you look shifty.
I don't recognize you. Can I help you with something?
The mayor
is the best.
He is so happy to see that.
You need access to upper floors, right?
That's right.
Before I trust you with this key card, I need to see what you can actually do.
Say what?
Do you know what would happen if you got caught? We're putting our lives on the line.
We'd be given some cake, maybe?
We have a state-of-the-art combat simulator. It can provide a real challenge. Let me tell you.
It's state-of-the-art.
If you beat the sim, then the key card is all yours.
Okay, let's see.
Well, well. You gonna call it quits?
Oh, we have to go in and do it, don't we? Sorry, just checking my phones. Doing some odd stuff here. We'll back up anyway, so... I think we have to do this before we can do anything else. Mayor's private challenge. Caution, a combat simulator. The 3-person team versus the mayor is the best. I can't remember. Oh, it's just a cutter. That's all we've got to do is 2 cutters. Well, let's look at let's give myself some lightning materia and just kill it a couple of times then. So, fire. Did I leave any lightning on anyone else? No, I didn't. I've still actually equipped a fair bit of... Oh no, I did actually keep it all around stuff, but... where's my lightning, first of all? Lightning. Elemental. Fire. Lightning. Magnified heal. Subversion. Actually, I'll swap that for Pirate, because if I need someone to heal, Tifa's just not able to heal anything. Ward against subversion. But why not? I'm not too fast about instant death, fire heal. And lightning punch. Let's give these a quick go. See how fast we can kill the 2 cutters. Doo -doo. The mayor is the best. Oh, I can actually pick which difficulty I do it on. So normal difficulty against a party that's been used to dealing with hard mode. I'll go for that.
Take the lead.
About damn time. You're up.
Oh wow, I thought I could get in there. We've taken a hit already. Alright, let's actually target the left blade since I've done a massive chunk to that. I don't think I've actually chopped off an entire blade before. I normally just try and kill the damage. I've crippled the left blade, yay! Let's do a breather on the right blade then, see what happens.
So long. Need my help, do you? Give them hell!
Let's do your true strike on the right blade, see if I can double it. And another one before Cloud can just... Let's go on the counter stand because he's just being a pain.
Yes, it's my turn.
I don't know if I've killed him or if I've crippled him entirely. Wow, you're really determined to hit me, aren't you? Fine, maximum fury. You can take a good chunk of damage for me. Peter, Star Shower, and where's Cloud? He's about to hit. Yeah, I thought it was about to hit me as it was. I thought I was counterstancing there. Well, he's not too difficult to take care of. I probably should have just been putting more of an effort in. And a nice ching up.
Keep those gloves up.
Sure thing, Coach.
And now Chadley will appear, and I will probably ignore him. Oh, no, don't restart. Go back to selection screen. And let's go talk to our collaborator friend, because he's clearly collaborating for something. I can work out where the door is. Ah, back this way. Let's try this again. I'm scared to try again. Well, he seems impressed.
I've seen enough. I'm a man.
How did you see that? We were inside.
This key card will grant you access to the 64th floor. You can use the elevator to get there.
Once
you're up there, just what is it you plan on doing?
Kill,
We came
maim,
to get one of our
explode.
friends. She's being held in a research lab somewhere.
A lab? Then she must be with Professor Hojo. It won't be easy to get to her. Access
Not very
to R&D
easy
is
at
limited
all.
to authorized personnel only.
We'll find a way in. Know where we can find Hojo?
He'll be in the
A board
toilets.
meeting is scheduled to start soon.
Well,
It's
that
being
as
held
well.
in the main conference room. President Shinra, Professor Hojo, and the other
I
directors.
forgot
will
how
be in
slow this chapter was. I thought I
They
could
be like surprises.
blitz through it quite
We can
quickly.
even take the president as a hostage. Think of the leverage.
But the amount of
attendance.
cutscenes in this chapter is...
is in seconds.
We need to find out what they're planning.
So you want to spy on their meeting? I have an idea. Head to the men's restroom.
Oh, aye.
You can climb into the air ducts there. They go all the way to the conference room.
Thanks for the tip.
Yes. Because that won't be suspicious at all, the three of us walking in there. Hi, Chadley. How are you?
I hope you will continue to help me gather vital information for my research.
Unfortunately, I can't buy anything more. What was it? Oh, it was Thirst Strike being us too. That's a pity.
I look forward to receiving
Let's see if there's any,
future battle intel.
now that we're doing this on hard, new missions that we can do. Although I doubt it. I really hope I'm playing on hard and that I not buggered up when I started this yesterday after the grinding. Right, Combat Simulator. Ooh. Oh yeah, now I have actually managed to defeat all of them. Right, we'll leave that. I mean, we got the chapter 17 ones still to go, so... Oh, bye-bye.
Cloud? Huh? You're Cloud, right?
Yes, did I know you?
Shit! It's cool, bro. We went through training together. Damn. So you're still alive and kicking, huh? Some of the guys heard you got smoked. I told them it was all bullshit. Hey, sit
Thank
tight,
you.
man. I'm gonna go get Kunsel. I'll be right back.
Cloud's secrets are all emerging.
Old buddy.
Was he really in a soldier?
You okay?
Was he really just a plain old guard? I guess we'll have
But
to
you
wait
were
for
just-
part 2.
I'm good.
Or play the original game.
Let's keep moving.
I mean, everyone that plays the original knows the truth about Cloud. But if you haven't, I won't be spoiling that here for you. There's a... Oh, I have to go... How do I get the doors over there? Doors are all blending into the walls at times, which has confused me a little bit. Do-doom, do-doom, do-doom. Oh, there they all are.
I trust the narrative is intact.
Rock solid.
What?
People have embraced the Wutai Avalanche conspiracy.
I wonder, since that
I've almost
Kiri,
come
was
to
it?
believe it myself.
Whatever her name was,
Wutai's response.
was the one featuring the
So far,
Wutai being behind it.
And if those cowards do react,
Whether she's on
all the
Shinra's
better for
payroll.
us and our story.
Very well. Then we shall stay the course.
Stay the course.
If I may,
Of course
sir,
we will stay.
There was one other matter.
Oh?
What was
A
that
message
then?
from our man Palmer.
Ah, Fat Palmer. You should have just gone and got on the left with them.
Damn it.
Barret.
Yeah, I know. We came here to save Eric. That's our first priority.
That's right.
Actually, we can use the
We only
lifts.
get one chance. Hojo should be at
But
that board meeting, so
I think we have to go up the stairs.
We need to plan
Partly
this
because I
just
can't
right.
guarantee that that won't take me back down a floor, and I can't be bothered waiting for all of that cutscene just to go up and down again. Welcome to the 64th floor, the conference rooms. Oh look, there they go. Quick, let's go in, let's go in, let's go in.
Should be.
Can I help you?
Yes, I want to sneak in there.
What's the plan?
Little bit
We
of
all
recon.
sneak in the toilets and
Need to
look
find a way to
dodgy.
infiltrate that room.
You hear the words coming out of your mouth. We just gotta find that bathroom so we can get into the air duct. Ask anyone here. They can point us in the right direction.
No thanks. We can find it on our own.
We can, and we will. I mean, there's a sign right down there saying bathroom. And also a nice blue cursor, but
I'll wait out here.
we can't actually see the blue cursor, we just see the blue.
Huh? You can't hang out here.
Why don't you go in the women's
Tifa,
bathroom
It'd
instead?
be better if you waited inside.
Maybe, but this is... Oh, never mind. You're right.
Come on, Tifa, let's come into the men's toilets.
Oh, thank God. No one's in here.
We could have just checked first.
Love to show them what the ones down below look like.
Come on. Let's just find that duct.
He says that, but the ones down below are probably about the same. Just that it's a long way below. Oh look, a duct.
Gotcha.
Grappling hooks. Bing. Doom, 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 doom. Who goes first?
On guard
Fat
duty.
giant.
Right.
Definitely
So,
the last person to be
can I
allowed
go
anywhere
with
near
you?
a board meeting.
Don't want to be here any longer than I have to.
She's
Yeah,
really
sure.
not taking being in the
Just follow behind.
male bathroom in a good light, is she? There we go, up in the air ducts. I believe there's some material we can get in here, but whether it's any use, I don't really know. We'll find out in a sec. So which way do we go? I think I can turn this way and see... Is there anything there? Nope. Unfortunately we can't get completely turned around. Is it automatically turns us back around the right direction? I wonder if we can... I think we can actually look into other board meetings as well, just sort of have a nose and go, who's in this one? Who's in this one? Yes, we can.
I'm sure they're safe.
But we live right by Sector 7, and I keep calling and calling, but I still can't get through.
Yep,
I heard that all the phone lines are down. It doesn't mean anything.
You sure?
Well, I mean,
Pretty sure.
half the city is going to be phoning the other half of the city to make sure they're okay. It's pretty much a given that you'll struggle to get through, I'd have thought. Jump, 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 jump. Come on. This is such a slow chapter. Such a slow chapter. Anything down the end? We can't even see down the end. Yes, purple material. I like purple material. Purple material is always a useful thing to have. A HP up materia. We've got a fair few, but I'll take another one that's not too bad. So just looking to see if I've managed to trigger any of the requirements for getting various streaming code and qualities. So If you are stuck here watching at 1080p and struggling with data, I do apologise. Give me a like, give me a follow, help me build up to associate and partner, and we'll soon be able to take care of that. Well, this is the end of the line, so I really hope it is.
I'm telling you, I saw him. With my own
You saw,
eyes.
who did you say?
Sauntering down the corridor.
We don't have time for this nonsense.
He was as close to me as you are now. The shock of it made me spill my tea.
Enough already. If there are intruders in the building, my men will deal with them.
Will they?
Mr.
Just have a
President,
let's
sir, I swear to you.
Reeve.
Sir, I have the damage assessment for Sector 7, and I'm afraid the figures are catastrophic.
Spare us the doom and gloom.
Oh, doom and gloom with Reeve.
Was there anything else?
Well, sir, I've also drafted a
That will not be
reconstruction
needed.
plan for...
Not with the Ancient in our custody once more.
The Ancient in our
With
custody, we
respect,
can
sir,
just abandon the
till
city.
Words, Reeve. Neo Midgar.
In their promised land,
Despite the videos of the
we
beautiful
build a
utopia,
Mako-powered metropolis.
they are actually
Mr.
going to make
President,
it dark,
we still don't know for sure that the
grim.
Promised Land even...
Professor Hojo.
Ho,
The
Joe,
test results were
ho,
within
Joe.
expectations. The specimen is somewhat lacking compared to her pure-blood mother, but for our purposes, she should more than suffice.
Who is Aerith's
she
dad?
can
I
lead us
can't
to the
actually
promised
remember. I probably
Well,
did
Mr.
look it up a while.
President,
Probably
that
even looked up
remains
last
to
time I
be
played
seen.
this, but
I would like your permission
actually
to
remember.
secure her cooperation through more forceful means.
forceful means
Forceful,
so.
yet gentle. She is a precious resource that must be handled with care.
Personally, I've never had a problem with torture.
My armory is at your disposal should you
These are
require
some
anything.
evil people,
I
aren't
had
they?
something more psychological in mind. Better to scar the psyche than mar the flesh.
Even he's probably the most evil of the lot. That little laugh and a giggle there.
Proceed as you see fit.
The president, at least, is just sort
However,
of self-centered, money-grabbing,
You will
not giving a
make the same
care.
mistake twice. Is that clear?
If I may, Mr. President, I have an idea how we might mitigate the risks. Simply put, we could have the Ancient reproduce.
Simply put,
In the
we
absence
try
of a
and get her
second
to
specimen,
breed with
we
a
would need to
dog.
identify an alternative mate. I would start with candidates from Soldier. These would, of course, include S and G types. Quite frankly, there's no telling what kind of properties a crossbred specimen might possess. So,
God, he's
what say
completely
you?
crazy. What says us all? We say I. I owe you.
If there is nothing else,
Mr. President!
meeting adjourned.
Mr. President, Mr. President,
Please, sir.
can we do something?
Something stinks.
Yes. It's Barrett. While it's meant to be on guard duty, he's actually used the toilet. Thought Tita was washing her hands there. Social distancing.
Anything?
The man in the lab coat. Head of R&D. We follow him.
We follow
Okay.
him. We find
Now
out
we
where
kill
he's
the son of a
going.
bitch.
Not until he's led us to Aerith.
Barrett is a complete
That's
and
the
utter
plan.
psycho with time, isn't he? Oh, I'm getting a look at that. That's fair enough. How do we get out of the toilet? I mean, this is basically the end of chapter 16. I don't think I'll be able to get chapter 17 anywhere near as fast. I did actually hang back when I did this last time. I don't think it's as necessary, but
Walking
I
the
will
halls
find
of
out.
this very building. Who would have believed it? I wonder.
I wonder too.
Arrange a face-to-face. How I should like to meet their offspring.
Cloud and Aerith, Barrett and Aerith, Tifa and Aerith.
First,
No, that's a thing I could get behind, Tifa and Aerith.
Psychoactive agents should suffice. Nothing likely to cause any long-term damage.
Let's go.
Right.
Rick, run behind him into the lift. I'll be just 2 seconds. We'll just take a slight pause here first, if I can find where my pause screen is. Alrighty, what are we about to battle, if I can remember? It's not the Whispers. It's not a summon. Train Graveyard, where would it be? It's not a combat simulator. Unknown entities, I believe. I know we battle a load of them start chapter 17. Shunya building. Rufus, nope. Shunya building only in chapter 17. I wish they actually told you what chapter you're battling stuff in. Fallen Plate, Train Graveyard. Sector 6, Shunya building. So, Stormapede. I think this is just a normal enemy. Yeah, like, that's the flying fish, that's the chapter 17. Brain pod. Copy of human brain. I think that's just a generic enemy. Sledgeworm. Anti-personnel weapon. Oh, I hate sledgeworms, I should remember that. Zinine, is this the... I mean, I probably could just go onto a walkthrough guide and try and find out, but... maybe. A super prototype blast race in the building. Pretty sure it's an unknown entity. Let's leave it with... let's give everyone a bit of various material just so we're ready. I'll leave the lightning on. Is that the best bet? Revive, first strike, no. I'll leave HP absorb and deadly dodge. Chakra heal. So lightning, I'll give you a fire as well, just as a bit of both. Barrett. Lose the AP up. Lose the extra MP up. I'll swap those two around. You've got HP on a deadly dodge, yet do not need either of those. So I'll give you a HP with an ice, and I'll give you a... could do a wind. Oh no, maybe a poison. Oh, I need a stop as well, something to freeze it. I'll give you Cloud's poison, and Cloud's... that's actually a useful combo. Let's get rid of the HP absorb combos and give Cloud the fire, lightning, a barrier, and a time. Just so that whoever I've got a nice variation on what we all need. Barrett's magnified heal, HP absorbed on the ice, revive, wind and poison. Teeth of lightning is not too good. Immune to subversion, why not? Fire and heal. That's what it looks like it should do us nicely. We are at a full HP. So let us proceed into Hojo's lab. I'm just trying to work out how we get back, because this is one thing I did get confused about in chapter 17. Which you can't actually get back again properly. Oh, a nice little chesty chest. We have 2 antidotes, so I'll sell some of those quickly because we're probably starting to stock up quite a way. Yeah, why not? So 5.15 and 14, especially because I will not be coming back to do proper playthroughs on easy. I'll just do the chapters we need, but I can just walk through those quite easily, I reckon. Nothing else looks over the top. I'm pretty sure I can't buy anything new. I'm pretty sure that the chain bangle, the thing I really like, is a one-off single unit, unfortunately. I'm talking of accessories. A headband. Don't think I need to worry about sleep, so we'll go for... What is that? Reduces detrimental increases. Let's go for revival earrings on you. I'll keep the circlet, and the headband can be the healing thingamabob thing. I shall give you survival vest could be useful. Survival vest or supernatural. What's the thing that gives her a bit of both? Champion belt, is that the best thing? Yeah, I think that's the best thing to get her for the HP and the strength boost. Another chest in the corner. Glass cannon teeth. Pretty much feels so left out compared to everyone else. Barrett's got guns. I mean, Red doesn't really do much by way of attack, does he? But everyone else has like weapons and abilities. She just sort of let's punch someone. So that is the where we wake up and start chapter 7, I believe.
Or perhaps instead.
And then these are the rooms we have to work our way through.
The one.
Who are you going to breed with her? I mean, she owes me a date first, so can I get my date in before you turn her loose to a dog?
Don't move.
Oh, wow.
I ain't bluffing.
What is
Nope. This is a stick up. Give me all your money.
In your head, unless you open that door right now.
He was about to walk through the door anyway, Barrett. You stopped him going through the door. Also, head, not head. I really question some of Barrett. For someone that's so woke about the plight of that
You
planet,
must be the ones who've been stirring up trouble lately.
he's really not very bright in normal.
If so, I can't imagine what business you have with me.
You kidnapped a friend of
The
mine.
president's upstairs. Go on, shoot.
We'll get to him later. We just, you know, need to kill you a bit.
Keep walking.
But the question as we draw to the end of the game is, do I go back and finish my original playthrough? If you do want to see that, let me know.
You'll get used to it.
I'm still leaning towards a bit of Persona 5 and Final Fantasy
Really?
13.
Tell us where Aerith is.
Oh, so she's your friend. Well. In that case, yes.
That
might do the trick.
I don't know if he's thinking
Mind
about
speaking up, son?
attacking us or
It's
using us to
nothing.
breed.
Just imagining how she might react if I were to present to her your fresh corpses.
What do we got? Some face huggers, that should be easy enough. Danger, danger!
You will regret this.
What is that? I actually couldn't find this in that. I really hope I got something it's weak to. Oh, that I'm not going to suddenly do what the fuck got, and then elemental it absorbs. Did I just not set it? No, I would have, because of the part of it. Tactical data not available. Mustn't have assessed these. Specimen. I think it was a specimen. Less resistance to lightning. Okay. Time-worn talisman. I don't have a steel on. I can come back and do this at a later date. Right, Cloud. A quick haste on yourself. Tifa. Barret.
Bring it home.
Let me handle this.
Left claw. Tifa, get yourself beaten up a bit. Cloud, you've not actually got barrier because I need to actually be paying attention to these people. I can't just trust them to do stuff on their own. Or they just
bring it. Take it from here.
Barret, it's not what I haven't even assessed this, so oh, he's only immune to stop, so definitely throw a bio at him then. Tifa. Tifa. Star shower on him. Cloud. At least I've got the barriers in place, that's fine. Even if they are about to. I've not actually got the better. Oh, I'm so unprepared for this.
Feeling good.
And you see straight away, Cloud's basically dead now. Spells. I didn't even see if I got the bio off on him, so let's try this another time.
You're gonna suffer.
Yep, and then. Oh, he resists it. Oh, I was looking at the wrong thing. So he's not resistant to stop though, or sleep actually. Barret, don't do anything. Tifa, that's fine. Cloud, I'm gonna have to use you. So he's not, yeah, so I can't stop him.
Alright, watch it learn.
Right through it. Here we go.
Gotta love
it.
And Barret, summon Fat Chocobo, just because I think Fat Chocobo, probably being a bit of non-elemental, should do a good chunk of damage. Tifa, you can, I don't know, Star Shower him and get punched in the face a couple of times. Significantly increase the stagger, that'll do.
Need a breather.
All set.
Need my help, do you?
Let's go.
Need to heal up.
Oh, I've triggered something on him. And Cloud really needs some health. Oh look, it's oh, I must have finished off the last of them and Spinner, that's not a good sign. Cloud, cure on yourself.
I won't give
up. Cloud, try a stop on him again. Barret. I really wish I could actually just keep locked on to the right person here. Kuriga, oh, I've got not a Kuriga on anyone. Shoe trap on him. Someone's banned and don't know who. People's just getting beaten up, but I'm
Not throwing in the towel.
But she can throw a another kaboom.
Take the lead.
Nice Cloud. Stop locking onto that dude. Lock onto the main bad guy. Please. I mean, I'm going to ignore Tifa because He's about to do something big, so let's counter-stance him. Fired. And Fat Chocobo's gone bye-bye, and everyone's... I hope that Clyde at least hit him then as a paid punishment for that 1 HP. I mean, I'm expecting to die here just because I was so unprepared. Cura on everyone. I'm just going to have to do a double one actually, aren't I? Please not... I don't care if Tita get hit or not. Oh, but Tita... Reach, cure... You've not even got enough MP to do anything to yourself, Tita. I can do a regen on myself, hopefully that'll help me a bit. Raider. Oh, I've got rid of his claw though, that's a good sign. Cloud, Chakra. Has Tifa got Chakra? I don't know. And yet more bad guys, yay. Well, we're holding up. Don't quite know how we're holding up, but we're holding up. Not sure who's got prayer either. Find out. Not you. Might have even given the prayer to the right people. Cloud, triple slash. Oh, he has actually retrieved his claw. Pirate. I'll couple the left claw, yay! Let's see if I can get a bit more up while he's still pressured. And then a focus shot. Tifa. Yay, he's staggered, that's good. Tifa beat him up. I believe True Strike's actually good for this.
Get ready.
Tifa, where are you? True Strike's not as good as I thought. Spells. Regrow, that's fine. While you're regrowing, I can cure up the party. You can't actually do anything, so... Cure... Have you got enough for Cure? No, Cure just on yourself and Cloud. You can... I might just... Oh! While I was doing that, I apparently managed to defeat him. Yay? Sorry, that's my slinky that I'm just fiddling with while I've not got my hand on the controllers for these cutscenes. Got a bad habit of fiddling. I did not expect to win that considering how woefully ill prepared I was. So, God, yeah, that's... Let's give myself actual healing material. I mean, I know it's nice to level them all up and all, but... Oh, she's the only one that had the actual good healing material. And I thought, why did I not look at her materia? She was terribly equipped there. I have no idea how I managed that. I suppose I was right. Tifa, please get rid of that first strike and take a prayer or something. Prayer actually would probably be a better thing to do. Prayer or chakra prayer for now. Alright, I have to use the buttons and handles because it doesn't, God forbid, one of the party can operate a door. I mean, I know I'm party leader, they may not actually want, but something like that, you think they could just go in and wait for you, not just... Ooh, ominous. Hi Red, how are you? For those of you who haven't met my favourite talking dog, Red, that's Red. He's nice.
Aerith,
Aerith, how are you?
Very impressive.
Very, very
I
impressive.
really must thank you for providing me such invaluable combat data.
Oh wait, is this another battle?
Cocky little egghead, ain't you?
The results provided by my predictive models indicate that this force should be more than capable of handling you.
Y'all about to learn predictable.
Predictability is my middle
We're taking
name.
Aerith back.
Oh, take her back, you say? Correct me if I am wrong, but did the girl not come here of her own free will? Or do you mean to tell me that she is your personal property?
She only came here to save Marlene.
Marlene.
I'm afraid you misunderstand.
It isn't a negotiation. We are going to kill you.
But I really can't be bothered to explain. This facility is home to extraordinary specimens that will change the world as we know it. Do try to be considerate.
Oh wow, Clive's already been beaten in paralyzed him. Chakra, please, Clive. Barrett. Oh, and great, I'm getting a low battery. I can probably take out these guys quickly enough. I'd like to use a pair of revival earrings just for these. Wow. Star shower on the Grenadier, why not? Cloud. They are really using a lot of explosives. I'm not bothered if Tifa dies, I don't really like Tifa much.
I see you.
I'm not sure who I hit there, but I'll take it. Well, let's then kill. You put a massive monster on me, Hojo, but you think those little stormtrooper wannabes could really defeat me? I mean, they probably did worse than the actual big monster they're like.
But will they get here in time to save you from me?
Maybe. Ex-soldier.
Yeah.
No, not quite. Oh, now I recall. My memory was mistaken.
You're not a real soldier. You were a stranger soldier.
What? What is this fascinating phenomenon?
Fascinating, fascinating.
Where are you taking me?
What are those things up to this time?
They're both helping and hurting you.
Barrett.
Got it. Stand back.
I'm going to shoot straight at the girl we're trying to save. Or you could have just pushed the button to release the cell. But Elsie, freed Red. I'll give him that. You managed to free Red. It's a good compromise there. I am great. Oh wow. This is.
Thanks for saving Marlene. I owe you one.
Save it for later.
Oh right, yeah, these are very slow, but Tifa's fell unconscious. I don't really care. Tifa just wants to die.
Gotta be careful.
I'll do a full of eyes on her though, just because Barrett overcharged. And now you don't actually show that these are weak to lightning. You don't have lightning, so can they be poisoned? They can be poisoned. I'll take a poison.
Hey, do this to you.
Clyde fell unconscious. Oh great.
I'm still kicking.
Barrett fell unconscious. Tifa, can you have any redeeming qualities whatsoever, please? Any redeeming qualities? Maybe a wow, you really are actually just going to die to these. Skewer, no, I've got to get out of the way of that skewer.
I can't.
Yeah.
I won't.
I'm down. Really, that's the bit that I lost at. That's just. Oh. for this battle if it lets me change my materia. I mean, either way, actually, just swap into Barret Thirst and throw a heal on everyone's probably the best option. But we'll see what I can do. Let's try the old trick of holding square just to get into my menu as well. Doubt I can, but every little bit helps.
Looks like your models got it wrong.
Yes.
I'll skip that and try again with the square tactic.
It's on you.
Guess it's my turn.
That's fine, I can deal with Barret doing that. Spells cure on yourself first.
You got this.
Clyde, wherever you are. I don't care if Tifa wants to die. Although he looks like he's about to hit you, so counter stance against him. While Barret can do another cure. I know Tifa was getting beaten up there, but I'm not bothered. I mainly just want Tifa to get her power up so she can pray. There we go.
I got this.
Focus slash. There we go. Now that he's staggered, I can try and swap modes. And he's going to skewer. I don't bother if he's going to skewer as long as he doesn't spin and hit me. Thunderger on Shock Trooper. Barret. Cura on us, please. Where's Cloud? Tifa. Oh wow, I've not even seen that ability before. Cloud counter stance on. Oh, that's what he's done then. Just a basic raise on Tifa. Cloud. I'm running low on MP here.
Calling lightning. Let's do this. Here we go.
Try Blade Burst because that's not physical damage. Yes! That makes me slightly happier. Only a little bit happier, but... Oh, Tifa, please say this is the last. Probably should have checked the walkthrough. I wasn't to see just how many battles I had there. If I've got one more, I am out. Red, 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 red. Doggy wants a bow. Doggy wants a controller even. Wow, 437. I've already done the first chunk of this chapter. And it's taken me near... Actually, an hour and 20. That's...
We need to go.
And, you know, I was late starting, so... I may... I'll see my mood. I don't know about chapter 17. I was wanting to finish the game by the end of the week, or just do an extra bit on the weekend. I don't normally stream weekends, but I'm sure I could make an exception. Oh, what did I do that? I do... Red, 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 run, red, run, red, run! Bang! Ow. That's why you can talk, because he's had that much head trauma, it's changed his default language. I don't quite think that's how it works, but it's nice to pretend, isn't it, anyway? Who's a good doggy? Who's a good dog?
You wanna go?
Stop. This child's a friend.
A child? I wish we could have battled with him, that would have been more fun. What does he actually do in a later chapter? On the escape? I don't think he does anything. I can't remember. Or is that the bit that makes him sentient? I'm sure in the game he's always been sentient, but FIFA doing some form of magical flashback.
So what the hell is it?
A fascinating question.
Did it just talk?
You asked what it is. I am that which you see before you. Nothing more. I'd appreciate
I
it
said
if
you got
we
one
simply
eye.
left it at that.
Wink,
Agreed?
wink. Do 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 do. Boom boom bada bada boom bada bada. 13. All the magical numbers. Do 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 do
Red
do do.
13. The designation given to me by Hojo.
Then you must have another name. What is it?
McBarks a lot. Wolfie.
Got away.
So, we're gonna go get the son of a bitch.
Let's get the son of a bitch. After a message though. Cloud's visions. Genova. Oh. Ominous tones. Well, I really shouldn't sing it. Maybe I can't sing, but no one wants to be listening to me sing, do they? Stagger forwards. Oh look. I don't get the point of having you and Joel for this. You one-handed. I will come for you, Genova.
Together we will reclaim our world. My, they have come again.
This is... I don't even know what to say for this. I'm just sat here holding forward, just waiting for all this ominousness. But I'm 90. This is the end of chapter 17 anyway. 16 anyway. Don't know why he gets flashes from a lift and from these things. Unless it's Sephiroth's actually actively stealing their head at the moment and that's what's causing the flashes. Maybe. I thought, you know, there was just a head, not a full woman. Your mother's dead, she burned to death. I actually think chapter 17 has a lot of cutscenes as well. Ah, you got beat up.
You know, Reno, I think you might be due for some R&R.
Yes, some Reno and Rude work.
Nah.
Why don't you go to the beach? And then...
What are we going to do about Sector 7?
We are going to do nothing.
We're not the cleaners. We're just...
Been thinking. Was all that necessary?
No.
Had we refused, someone else would have completed the task. We have spared that someone the burden of a guilty conscience.
Instead, we've
Perhaps
got the
that
guilty
will ease
conscience.
Yeah.
I mean, Reno's probably the most stereotypical Final Fantasy character here with the spiky hair and goggles.
They were a sacrifice to balance the scales.
Well, by balance the scales, he means instead of being balanced, lead back to
planet
Shinra.
To give something back.
Do you actually believe that?
Does it matter?
Not in the slightest. I do like that table. That's a great table for like conference, built-in screens, so you can all probably touchscreen as well now in this place, so you can all interact and show presentations or just play Minesweeper.
The VP needs us.
Actually, that was a hard battle. I think I lost that one was on normal. So that's another probably 2-3 deaths. Chapter 17, Deliverance from Chaos.
Cloud.
I think we'll get to the Shinra Combat Simulator and probably call it a day there.
You okay?
Yeah.
I will leave this running just because I might as well.
Where are we?
Hey, this bedroom. You're
Where
in
I
her
lived
bed.
When I was still
Ooh.
a child.
Most parents tell you off for drawing on the walls, but Aerith, it seems to be encouraged. What's that actually even hook onto? There doesn't seem to be anything there that seems to be magnetized to his back at that angle. Completed chapter 16 on hard difficulty.
Are you okay? Maybe you should rest a little longer.
Maybe. Who's a good red? Who's a good red?
Years ago, when I was just a little girl. The room looks exactly the same.
I mean, it is a very pretty mural you've painted, but drawing on the walls.
Morning, they'd come and take my mom away. I
Aww.
remember crying here alone.
Aerith, before we break out of here, talk to us. There's so much we don't know.
Like, what's the meaning of life? Will we ever be free of this virus? And why can this dog talk?
I'm a descendant of the ancients.
Oh,
That's
you mean about the
pretty much
game?
it,
Wow, that's
really.
fair enough.
Oh, but just so you know, that's not their actual name. They called themselves the Cetra.
We who were born of the planet, with her we speak, her flesh we shape. Unto her promised land shall we one day return.
Doesn't actually make sense. I thought that properly. And to her promised land shall we return.
May we take our place.
It's like the promised land is this land.
You know it.
Yeah, well, honestly, I thought that part was just a fairy tale.
Shinra thinks it's true. They've been searching for the promised land for a long time.
Long, long time. In a galaxy far,
And
far
they must
away.
think you can lead them to it. Can you?
How?
No?
Actually, you can just open up a magic portal and be there.
Someday, maybe, I'll find it in me. But now, not even if I wanted to.
Even if you could, that land belongs to the... I mean...
To your
people. To you and your people. Shinra's after it because they believe it's rich in Mako. Mako they've got no right to claim. But they'll try to take it anyway, won't they? Greedy bastards will never stop.
I mean, that is their
Okay,
motivation,
new
but you know,
plan.
things they consider.
Y'all take Aerith and get the hell out of here. Me, I'm gonna go bust some Shinra heads.
Or think about
Barrett,
your daughter that's
You can't
waiting
do
for
that.
you.
Oh, great. These assholes again.
Super ghosts.
Probably some Shinra science experiment.
Whispers.
Whispers in the night.
Perhaps best described as arbiters of fate. They are drawn to those who attempt to alter destiny's course and ensure they do not.
Once again, proving that Aerith is from the future.
Like capital D? Destiny?
Capital
The
D.
flow of the great river that is the planet, from inception to oblivion.
And you're saying that that flow is somehow fixed?
Yes, for it is the will of the planet itself.
Well.
So if we're destined for a bleak future, these whispers will try to keep us on that course?
Unfortunately, yes.
Now wait just a damn minute. How in the hell can you possibly know any of that?
I'm a 500-year-old dog.
Which could all be bullshit. I mean, ain't you a Shinra lab rat or dog?
Nope.
I'm not a rat dog. When Aerith reached out to me, I found this knowledge of the Whispers.
Listen to me. Please.
Aerith.
I don't know if they're trying to hurt her, help her, or...
The Shinra Electric Power Company isn't the real enemy.
No.
It started with them, sure. But I promise you, there's a much bigger threat. I just want to do everything in my
I
power.
don't quite get why you have to fight the president's son.
All of you.
It's not sort
And the
of...
planet.
Hi, Dad, I'm home. Oh, he's dead.
Aerith,
Let's kill you
what
then.
are you not telling us?
I'm lost in a maze, and every step is taking me further from the path. Every time the whispers touch me, I lose something, a part of myself.
I feel like this entire section has proven she's from the future.
Follow them, the yellow flower.
Does she know she's going to die? Can we change her fate?
It's okay.
We're here
We'll
with
find a
you.
way out together.
I mean, I personally like the door as a way out, but that's just me.
Weird.
I forgot how long this cutscene was. I mean, I've skipped it so many times. I know we have a little bit of control before we watch the TVs.
Aha! There you are.
Hi, Mr. Bear.
Hey, what are you doing, man?
Yay, Wedge! Hi, bro.
Wedge?
You're here?
Yeah, he
You
is.
shouldn't be up and moving.
Well, he should be up and moving. He definitely needs to get up and move a fair bit.
wanted to talk to you about. Listen, any moment now.
The entire building's gonna blow up.
HQ's running the show this time. They're raising hell to try and flush out the president.
Run away.
That explosion just now put the whole building on high alert.
So now we're
So it's lockdown protocol, which means we can't get out that way.
Little lady. See? You can still move freely within Hojo's laboratory. Find a way to the roof. An avalanche chopper will come to extract you.
I've forgotten that this was why, because I kept skipping the video.
I doubt it. Not after all the shit we've pulled.
I asked them really nicely.
Also, they're turning up for another reason.
Thanks, Wedge.
Just get to the roof,
Ooh,
okay?
I'm chapter 17 now, aren't I? I've just taken a screenshot by accident, never mind. We're just having a heart attack. It's all that cooking and unhealthy
I
lifestyle.
didn't ask him to do any of that.
You didn't have to. He did it for Cloud.
I'm glad he did.
The budding romance between Cloud and Wedge. We need to definitely get on
I'm
with
gonna
that.
still chew him out for it later.
Where's that chair? So the Aerith and Tita. Oh, yes, I'm going up against the unknown entities. So, a potion. Wow. Let's give her some. Oh, she's got the bladed staff. Not that that's what I want. I want the reinforced staff for that extra everything, really. The restock material, yeah, fine. And let's go. Let's swap out for what Barrett usually uses for now, and then I can deal with the rest of the chapter later. So, actually, I probably could do this without, because there's a fair bit of it's all maxed out now. Do I, if I have any extra bits? No, I'll definitely need to do some more leveling up on that then. HP up. MP up. Heal everyone. What was that? I just switched out. Heal, that's fine. HP absorb on ice. Maybe. It seems like a good combo. Win. And then everything else, let's give her the magic up material. Although Barrett's probably a better one to keep that. Steadfast block. Yes, because she's glass cannon, she needs that just to protect herself a bit. Give her a prayer because she's quite useful. Actually, she can definitely reclaim, so I've got heal. Oh, it doesn't. Those two aren't linked together. I'll relink them at some point. So, HP absorb on some ice. And fire and lightning as well. Round out the group, shall we? Peter, luck, probably better on Cloud, but luck, prayer, lightning, ward, subversion. Let's ditch the fire. I'll leave the heal. Ditch that and leave the heal. And give you the... Where is it? The HP absorb. And somewhere here. Enemy skill combo, because I think that freeze is actually a good way to start off the battles. Prayer with a heal seems sensible. Lightning attacks, probably better to go for what these are going to be weak to. Don't know, I'll look at that later. Giant barrier, fire. Who's got Have you got the revive as well? Who's got that? Where's Barrett? Oh, it's Barrett's got the revive. Prayer, steadfast block. Actually, if Tifa's got a prayer, she can do that. And I'll reseat the rest of them probably tomorrow before. Might do that before I start the feed tomorrow. Do you remind me? Come on, Cloud. You know you want to run.
Anyway,
but it's not going to let me run. So we've got a lovely little chest containing absolutely nothing. Since this is a full playthrough and not just me power running through a walkthrough, I'll just check all the chests, even though they're basically pointless at this point. Very tough to Phoenix down. There's lots of chests. I mean, people are keeping the valuables in their room, even if I'm not finding them too valuable. Even if no one would find that valuable. Apart from that person who has nothing of interest. So yes, this is the way we came. Actually, this is the way we came. Can we get backtrack properly? I thought, can we backtrack? Can we just get out of the building? Oh no, so the doors are all properly locked down then. So that's that. I don't really need anything because it's the start of the chapter, but useful to know we've got the extra chair there. Hi girls, I caught up with you eventually. Ooh, nice chest. 2 remedies. No. Once again, all items in pointless.
That elevator, was it this way?
Yes. His odor still lingers.
Oh yes, we have to. I thought it was at a different point. I forgot I had to do the elevator first. Should have just watched my own walkthrough guide for this section, but that would have been too convenient, wouldn't it? That walkthrough guide being available over at Largan Live on YouTube, which teaches you how to get not just to the Shinra Combat Simulator, but also the number 13 manuscripts for everyone.
The little ones in the pods. Where did they go?
We're about to find out.
Stinks in here. Back there.
Now what do we do?
Direct Red. I don't know how Red's helping to move this. He's dog. Uh-oh, our monster is watching us. He's not really a monster. He's just trying to give us a big hug with claws. Hello.
Someone's picking a fight.
Yep. The girls are picking a fight. These monsters may be peaceful. The girls are the ones attacking them. Well, I'm about to get smashed by that thunder, so let's counter with a triple slash of my own. Tifa, where are you? Tifa can just take a beating then. Aerith.
I'm coming. One more shot.
Ooh, I forgot about that. Conjure a magical shield that keeps enemies at bay. Well, Sorcerer's Storm should kill a good chunk of them.
That's it. This one's for you.
And lovely and easy that battle. Forgot just how easy that battle was and how much I like just chewing through it.
Nice job.
He doesn't have a hand.
What? Shit. What the hell, Red?
I do love that little bit. It's great fun. Who's a good doggy? Who's a good doggy? So through here we've got Chadley. How are you, Chadley?
Of course, or would you prefer the portable version? I look forward
I've
to
still got
all of your future battle intel submissions.
Bahamut still to go. Let's have a quick look at these just before we finish up, as that's actually timed up quite nicely to 5 o'clock, although I was hoping to get a bit further through the chapter. I mean, I can get to this point straight away. I'm not even in the chapter, am I? Do I try and get Tifa to take on her difficulty? Or do I try actually one of these ones? Refocus materia. I'm probably going to get wiped out. I will leave it for now. I think we will leave it there, actually. So let's just have a quick look at our chapter selection. So we've got Belly of the Beast all completed. It's just leaving us a couple of manuscripts from 3, a couple from 4, a couple from 8 and 9. Well, slightly worried about 9 because of the my friend the Hell House, but I'm sure I can take care of him. I've got all of the extra combat ones, simulator ones still to gain, and all the boss fights soon to come up. I'm thinking that's probably actually going to be about 3-4 of them. I believe I've just got, let's just have a look at, I don't know if those 5 count the ones I've already got though. So let's make an assumption that they don't, I don't know. Because I've not actually completed it, it's not actually ticked off. So let's assume I've done 1, 2, 3, still 1 left for Aerith. I can get multiple refocuses. So that's a good 4 there. And then 1 more for completing the chapter. If not, there'll be a main chapter game. But anyway, this is where we're going to call it a day for here. If you have enjoyed the stream, don't forget to follow. I've been Jamie, aka Largan Live, and I'll be back same time tomorrow, 3 PM, Monday to Friday. Enjoy the rest of your evening.